Yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about Mu 2, Masters of Orion. I've never played it myself. It's hard to go back to old games. And when I was growing up, I didn't have the best computer, so I missed out on a lot of these seminal epics that I'm sure I would have been totally obsessed with in middle school or high school. I even missed out on most of Civ 4 in undergrad. I had this clunky old laptop with a power button that barely worked. It felt like it was going to break off every time you used it. Alright, policy adoption time. We could go into rationalism. I think I have enough with the great writers that I can go and finish off rationalism without using the policy into it now. So I'd like to boost my science now for maximum great scientist yield by grabbing workers' faculties right now. So at the moment we're making 946 beakers per turn. That pushes us up to 127 beakers per turn. So that was considerable. It'll also let me build factories faster. Alright, what can we do here? Let's maybe get some of these units a little closer, get a flanking bonus going. Built has got the Manhattan Project, and here I think we'll go and hide inside the city for maximum safety. Remove that last bit of salt, and I think I'm going to have railways soon if yep, next turn. Where are all of my workers? I did automate them. I hope they didn't embark, go somewhere silly. Right, this guy. How long will it take him to get back? Quite a while. Okay, this city wants a harbor at some point in time, and we'll toss up a harbor here too. Okay, this worker will start on the railway. No, we don't need a trading post. Stop automation, please. And that worker was captured. How many workers do I even have? Okay, so I've got 4. This guy is asleep. That's fine. Worker here, worker there, worker here, who will no longer be automated. An worker here who also will end his automation. Cool. And the final bit of hunting. It would appear that Greece does not have any coastal cities whatsoever. So we're free of being nuked by sea. Yeah, the simultaneous turn resolution that you're describing for Mu 2 is how I wish Civ5 simultaneous turns would work, and how I thought it would work when it was described as simultaneous turns. The best simultaneous attack order game that I've played was the old PC implementation of Risk, where you could have where everyone would set up multiple orders at the same time, and then they would be all resolved simultaneously, and you could have like flank attacks with third parties against common enemies. It was
You're
pretty
close,
awesome.
Brian, because I'm running out of fight in me.
Yeah, I'm getting there. I feel bad that you're taking the brunt of tank, and it's only because of the way the map is set up, but I
That's
can't
okay.
come any sooner.
No, that's all right. I mean, we're I'm pretty much. I mean, I was playing to win earlier. I'm pretty much past the point where I can play to win, and I'm mostly just playing to attack tank because he nuked me. So I'm not too worried about it if like you don't get here and it's not on your time. I'm just kind of hoping that I get to see him get nuked still. So we'll see.
Alright, so we've got tech steel. What are our options here? Ballistics. That shaves off a turn and a bit. Do we have anything else that we would rather have? Archaeology, how much is that going to cost? Well, fine, we'll go grab ballistics. It's on the right path. There's railroads. Assyria recovered their capital. Cool. Oh, seriously? We lost the route again? Okay, so I'm gonna need a worker for that. And this worker happens to be in approximately the right location. We'll give... do I have someone to exert zero control? Alright, we'll use this guy to get the uranium online. That's all fine. Choose production here. A hydro plant would be okay. We don't need any of this other stuff. Maybe a musician's guild. But I think as it is, we'll just keep pumping units. Well, a cargo ship could help with our gold per turn, although we are at war with everyone in here. Okay, so scrap that. Caravan it is. And these guys need to get to work on a railway.
So earlier, Portugal said he didn't want to be voted out. I asked him just in case he wanted out of the game. He wants out now. Apparently, he just told me he's bored. So
Sure, that's fine with me. I have no interest in keeping people in games they don't want to play. Cover, fortify. Alright, let's see if this will actually hook up the uranium for us. Yes, good. It wasn't glitched. Cool, yes, I am very family friendly. Watch me with your parents. Actually, the demographics are pretty interesting. Like, it's true that like 95% of my audience on YouTube is male, but the female percentage is also like the full range, from like whatever 13 to 69. I'm not sure exactly what age ranges the graph captures, but it's the full spectrum. Do we have time for a stock exchange? I really want more gold. Bank here is not gonna cut it. We'll go and grab... I guess more infantry then. Science funding or banning gold. Let's try to ban the gold there. Alright, railway time. Keep on going to the capital city. get our trade routes hooked up again. And yeah, Greece has absolutely no coastal cities, so I am very safe. Right, so we've got the carrier coming in a turn. We can space that out twice the range of an atomic bomb. And we'll just park him somewhere over here. We can easily hop it from our capital to Vienna, and then onto the atomic bomb to the carrier to hit Athens. So we can go...
Do you have any uranium, Brian?
Yeah, I have uranium. Do you want some?
Yep. If you can trade me like 1 or 2, that'd be perfect. Now I've been nuked in every one of my cities.
Oh yeah, Malacca just got the nuke. That does sound kind of
Maybe trying to capture
dirty.
Malacca to have a coastal. You have some ability to deal with you. He has no gold. He's at minus 37 gold per turn too. So if you can get nuked to his capital, I'm pretty sure he's done.
Yep, that's the plan. We're almost there. Next turn I bulb, and I don't have enough to brush purchase, but I have my carrier and Manhattan in 4.
Okay. A little scary. He's at rocketry tech, but not yet satellites. Which I don't think if he gets 2 scientists from Hubble, it's going to be enough to get him to telecommunication. But I'm not entirely sure. He doesn't have refrigeration yet. So he'd have to go refrigeration, penicillin, ecology, telecommunications to get bomb shelters. So I think you probably have time if you time it soon.
Alright, and I do have the faith to buy a grid engineer and grab Hubble first. I think I'll have enough excess overflow from that to grab both satellites and nuclear fission. Right here, what do we want? Extra flight capacity. Let's grab some armor plating. That might come in handy. And let's get these cities hooked up by rail. Alright, so we do have units sort of in position to recapture Malacca. Although they will be kicked out if he liberates. Although if he does liberate, it's not as much of a concern for us, since he still won't have access to coastal.
Never mind. If you need that uranium back, let me know. I don't have bomb tech. I thought I had bomb tech, but I don't.
No, I still have 2, which is enough. Like, I'm not going to build like 4 bombs at once. Okay, Portugal just built the Kremlin. We've got another great
On a
scientist.
plus note, after all my population died, I seem to be rather happy.
That's how it works in real life, right?
Uh-huh. I think your happiness goes up the more of your own population you lose.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Bulb time. We've got rocketry. Let's get over to satellites. Looks like... okay, so did I ever finish the Artist Guild? Oops, no, don't sell that. We got our culture per turn up. Go finish that off next turn. Let's get ourselves into satellites 2 turns. If I want to work on that right now, what's happening in Athens? Atomic bombs. Okay, so we're gonna go for Hubble as well then. Yeah, we'll run over this way.
I actually meant to propose this game not to have atomic bombs and just use missiles. And I didn't think to do it. I didn't remember to do it in chat. And then by the time I remembered, I've been like, that would be a huge advantage to me and no one else. So I didn't suggest it.
Alright, so let's go for... Oh, we don't have satellites yet, but we will go and purchase the Great Engineer in anticipation. Alright, so we've expended all of our great scientists. We've got the Great Writer ready to grab us some more great scientists off of Hubble. And we've taken some nukes around Vienna. It's 4 turns. That did delay.
I didn't realize you did streaming on Twitch Prime. I would have followed you ages ago had I known.
Well, I streamed like a total of 3 days worth. But yeah, I'll definitely follow you. I haven't really used Twitch too much, either as a streamer or as a audience member. What? Tank's ready to concede. Ah yeah, no coastal. Well, if he does concede right now, it's a little anticlimactic, but that's the way these things go.
Alright, looks like that's it.
Okay. Cool, I guess. I mean, I'm gonna engineer Hubble next turn. But I mean, that's nothing for me to be proud of. This map was very much in my favor.
Oh man, I think you did what you had to do on taking out Austria. You were getting behind the population. If you had just sat back in SimCity, you would have lost. You put some effort into getting out and doing something active and making sure that you were competitive for the late game. And I think that's going to keep you in this game. I think Tank just bit off a lot more he could chew here. I don't know what his purpose in nuking you was. It literally.
Yeah, I don't think he needed to attack you. Like, you weren't really a threat, although you did get to atomic and you did have uranium, but you don't have bomb tech yet. Like, if he concentrated the army that he sent at you at me instead, I would have had a lot less breathing room. I wouldn't have felt comfortable getting my research labs online. It would have been a different game.
Or if he had spent some time in trying to get some sort of coastal so he could compete with you. Like, I feel like he just kind of mindlessly teched for bombs and goes, oh, I'm at bombs. Oh shit, I can't hit prime. And like, he needed to be thinking a little bit further ahead on that. So, anyways, I enjoyed the game. You should come play more often. It was fun.
Yeah, I really would like to. But I don't know. Like, I don't have time often. I mean, it is the summer, so maybe I'll skip work more often. Are you streaming every day nowadays?
I pretty much am. Not every day, but
all right, so we can definitely get sweet. We can definitely get another game in together sometime.
Yeah, and yours is still active too. I know you played with him in the past, and he plays with me pretty often too. So, anyways, good game, man.
Yep, good game.
Later.
All right, my stream friends. That concludes our game. We never did get to bulb our, we got to do the bulbing, but we never did get to build Hubble for 2 more free great scientists. So let's do that now, just for fun. Okay, it's going to be another 3 turns. Let's see if we had the great writers enough to unlock, let's see, rationalism fully. Alright, next policy in 9 turns. That would cost us, let's see, about 1,500. We only get 900 there, so in about 5 turns we would have another free tech, and that would get us a lot closer to XCOM. We still have a lot of overflow, so we'd probably make it over to computers. Yeah, so it was mostly the map that was in my favor. Can LC join my games? So LC and I did play a test multiplayer game probably like 8 months ago now. And so like I know that he can do multiplayer. I'll see if I can get him back in it. I don't think he's posted any videos in quite some time, but we are Steam friends, and so I can go and see if we can get him in on a game. I think with people like LC and if I can get like maybe Quill18 or Mad Jin, who are all like very single player oriented, what I'd want to do with them is AI deity proxy war game. So like 4 humans, 4 deity AIs or more, like, and the only rules are that humans are not allowed to attack each other. I think that'd be really interesting. But we'll see. Maybe I'll send an email out today about that. Anyways, thanks for joining my stream. For those of you who don't know, I also have a YouTube channel where I play single player and multiplayer Civ, and occasionally a few other games. So LC does not generally play multiplayer games. I just had him join a multiplayer game, a random internet multiplayer game, and we just sort of chatted about whatever. And that was a while back, but I guess that was just a random anecdote about LC and the fact that he is capable, technically capable, as in his computer and internet connection are sufficient for a multiplayer game, but he doesn't actually play multiplayer. So yeah, that's it. Thanks for following me on Twitch, and please, if you enjoyed this game, I've done better, so check out my games on my YouTube channel. And yeah, that's it for now. Thanks for tuning in. See y'all later.